to the middle. The inside shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And McBride drops them both. The 3 from Tatum. That shot missing. And stolen by White. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the paint. The kick out to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
19-14.
Brown outside. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your...
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Cameron Payne.
Pass to White. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got 6.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
That is your Knicks sitting answer.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter? Whoa! Tatum camping off the alley-oop.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Brunson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Boston leading by 10. Outside Tatum. The rebound by McBride. So it's the Knicks now. Knocked away. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Tatum, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Garland looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the gameplay. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Second chance shot. 4 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Back to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Offline with his three. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Now Garland, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Outside Edwards. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Here's Allen. Another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
And here's Reed. Right side, Conley. For 3, Edwards. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Garland. Launches it from deep. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Good D by Mobley.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The wide open look here for Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
It's stolen by Strus. For 3, Mitchell goes back up. Kicks it out to Garland. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And going on the attack, Garland gets the defense on their heels and earns himself a trip to the line.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. Mitchell outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Picked by Reed. Here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Pass to Merrill. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Now, here's McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Conley. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Here he goes.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Merrill gets the bucket.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Merrill. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a three-point Cavalier lead. Stolen by Michael Conley. The putback. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Jerome. Here's Merrill. Here's Jerome. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. Mike Conley with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Gobert with it. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Reed misses. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside. .23 seconds left in the first half. Drains the three-pointer. Timberwolves trail by 6.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Minnesota, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. No good on the free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Merrill. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now Dillingham. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defender.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Now, Merrill. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. 2 on the clock. Here's Jerome. And another three for Cleveland.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The quick look, no good that time. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Pass to Miller. Banked in off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Minnesota foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Dillingham. Ingles. Yep, it counts.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Garland. 7-point differential.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Garland. For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Miller. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 5.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Pass to Garza. And here is Ingles. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Excellent D there from Allen. For 3, Mitchell. Strus with it. Scoreless thus far. And here's Garland for 3. Timberwolves trail by 12. From deep, Ingles. Mobley with the rebound. The wide open shot from Strus. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Garza. Sinks the 3-pointer. Garza's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
His third team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. It's Allen on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Takes a 3. A rebound by Mitchell. Six feet out. The putback. And he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Conley with the 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards looking it over.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The 3 from Garland. And the 3 ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And how about the accuracy and how deep that triple was. Garland continues to amaze with his range, knocking down that triple.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Bruce in the corner. The deep 3 from Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Anthony Edwards.
Good on the 3-point shot.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Garland. From down in the low post, it goes. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky.